Hello and good evening, my dear listeners. Thank you for being here for the seventh story of Anika in Fairyland. It's called The Wildrose Periwinkle. Among the wild roses that Fairyland had taken in was the much admired wildrose Periwinkle, a strong climbing rose that would stop at nothing and dare to climb to higher altitudes. On the shores of Fairyland, where the great sea and a wave rolled its waves on beaches and cliffs clad with wildrose periwinkle, she bloomed profusely the softest pink, almost fading to white, luxuriantly in the summer sunshine, meters high, its flexible branches with the blossoms which shone like drops between the green formed a wall of blossoms and green. The twigs with flowers were missing the thorns, and if there seemed to be thorns, they turned out to be soft bristles rather than thorns or even thorns. The wildrose periwinkle was the bravest. When winter storms lashed in the sea and a weather, their blossom crouched in the dense greenery and were spared the wind and cold. Everyone admired the wildrose periwinkle as it wore its foliage all year round. Nobody knew how she did it and who gave her this power. Maybe the fairies knew. Maybe it was a spell, but if so, they kept quiet about it. As you may have noticed, fairies could be very secretive, which is why a fairy could be trusted unreservedly. The wildrose periwinkle, however, was honestly admired for its bravery so high above the sea and a wade up, in enduring all the raging winter storms. After all, she had been placed on one of the borders of Fairyland as a guardian for ages and was therefore one of the most important highway roses. In summer, however, when the fairies, the little angels, the elves, and of course Anika, in their dreams, played ball on the most beautiful beach of the sea in a wade up, splashed happily in the water, or built the fairyland out of sand, the evergreen branches of the bravest wildrose bent almost down to the beach, and the fairies, the little angels, the elves, all of them, formed a circle with Anika around the drooping evergreen branches and sang the song of the periwinkle wildrose, and it went like this. Rose, rose, periwinkle, brave, courageous, fierce. Rose, rose, periwinkle, smell velvety mild. Thank you for your protection, don't forget our words. Rose, rose, periwinkle, that you never heard. And when evening came, the sea and the wade up calmed down. The inhabitants of the fairyland and their visitor, Anika, said goodbye after this wonderful sunny summer day. The branches of the wildrose periwinkle went again back, high above the sea and the wade up, back on the rock walls. Anika, in her bed, smiled in her sleep. She waved with both hands in her dreams to the fairyland, to the sea of Innovator, and to the brave wildrose periwinkle. The soft murmur of the sea in the Innovator, I can still hear it. Do you hear it too? See you soon in Fairyland. See you soon. Thank you for listening. I can't wait again for the next day to meet you again here. I hope you liked it. Give me some clicks and I will be happy. So, have a good night, sleep well, and we hear and see us tomorrow. Bye bye. Sleep well.